The possibility of Sheldon Cooper not appearing in Georgie and Mandy's first marriage storyline in Young Sheldon is an intriguing notion, sparking significant speculation among fans of the show. As the series continues to explore the complex dynamics of the Cooper family, the absence of such a central character at a pivotal family event could have profound implications for the narrative, both within Young Sheldon and the overarching Big Bang Theory universe. While there is no definitive answer, several factors can help us explore whether such an outcome is plausible and what it might mean for the show's storytelling. The canonical constraints of the Big Bang Theory. One of the most critical aspects to consider when speculating about Sheldon's involvement in Georgie and Mandy's first marriage is the canonical framework established by the Big Bang Theory. Sheldon, as the narrator of Young Sheldon, has already provided snippets about his brother Georgie's life, including his failed first marriage and subsequent family troubles. In these narratives, Sheldon's tone is often detached, more focused on humor and quirky anecdotes than on deep emotional insights. This detachment could suggest that Sheldon wasn't directly involved in Georgie's wedding. It is possible that Sheldon's absence reflects his disinterest in or discomfort with the event, a consistent trait of his personality. Throughout the Big Bang Theory, Sheldon frequently avoids social situations he finds irrelevant or emotionally challenging. A family wedding, especially one involving Georgie, with whom he often had a contentious relationship in his younger years, might fall into this category. Sheldon's developmental arc in Young Sheldon. Another factor to consider is Sheldon's developmental arc in Young Sheldon. As the show progresses, we see Young Sheldon grappling with the complexities of growing up in a family where he often feels out of place. His brilliance isolates him, and his interactions with his siblings, particularly Georgie, often highlight the tension between their vastly different personalities. If the writers choose to exclude Sheldon from Georgie and Mandy's wedding, it could be a deliberate decision to emphasize Sheldon's struggle with family dynamics. The absence could symbolize his inability to connect with his family on a personal level, reinforcing his later characterization in the Big Bang Theory as someone who struggles with emotional intimacy. Conversely, his absence might also highlight his growing focus on his academic pursuits, a storyline central to Young Sheldon. Family dynamics and drama. Weddings are often fertile ground for exploring family dynamics, and Georgie and Mandy's wedding is unlikely to be an exception. If Sheldon is absent, the storyline might focus on how the rest of the Cooper family navigates the event. George Sr. and Mary could find themselves at odds over the situation, while Missy might serve as a voice of reason or comic relief. Sheldon's absence could also allow the writers to delve deeper into Georgie's character. As the eldest Cooper sibling, Georgie often shoulders responsibilities that go unnoticed. His decision to marry Mandy, despite their challenges, reflects a level of maturity and commitment that could surprise viewers. Without Sheldon there to overshadow the proceedings with his eccentricities, Georgie's emotional journey might take center stage. The practicality of including Sheldon. On a practical level, including Sheldon in the wedding would require a narrative justification that aligns with his character's established traits. Young Sheldon is a character who thrives in environments structured around logic and routine. A wedding, with its emotional highs and unpredictable social interactions, would likely be anathema to him. The writers might struggle to reconcile Sheldon's presence at the wedding with his established disdain for such events. While they could introduce a subplot where Sheldon is coerced into attending, this might feel forced or out of character. Alternatively, the writers could use Sheldon's absence as an opportunity to explore his reaction to the wedding from a distance, perhaps through his interactions with Mima or his parents. Potential for humor and sentiment. Excluding Sheldon from the wedding could also create opportunities for humor and sentiment. Sheldon's absence might become a running gag, with characters speculating about his whereabouts or recounting his eccentric reasons for not attending. This approach could provide light-hearted moments while maintaining the show's comedic tone. On a more sentimental note, Sheldon's absence might underscore the emotional weight of the event for other characters. For instance, Mary might lament Sheldon's absence, reflecting her struggle to balance her roles as a mother to three very different children. George Sr. might express frustration or indifference, highlighting his more pragmatic approach to family matters. Narrative foreshadowing. From a storytelling perspective, Sheldon's absence at Georgie's wedding could serve as a form of narrative foreshadowing. In The Big Bang Theory, Sheldon often reflects on his childhood with a mix of fondness and detachment. His absence at such a significant event might hint at the emotional distance he later describes in his adult life. The decision to exclude Sheldon could also set the stage for future episodes of Young Sheldon. Perhaps the fallout from the wedding prompts a shift in Sheldon's relationships with his family, leading to moments of growth or reconciliation. Alternatively, his absence might deepen existing rifts, creating new conflicts to explore in subsequent seasons. Viewer reactions and expectations. Of course, the decision to exclude Sheldon from Georgie and Mandy's wedding would likely elicit strong reactions from viewers. As the titular character, Sheldon is the central figure of the series, and his absence from a major storyline might disappoint some fans. However, it could also demonstrate the writer's willingness to take creative risks, prioritizing the development of other characters and relationships. Fans of The Big Bang Theory might appreciate the decision as a nod to Sheldon's established personality, while Young Sheldon viewers might see it as an opportunity to explore new narrative territory. Ultimately, the success of this choice would depend on how it is executed and how it contributes to the overall story. Conclusion: the case for and against Sheldon's absence. While there are compelling arguments on both sides, the possibility of Sheldon not appearing in Georgie and Mandy's first marriage storyline remains an open question. On one hand, his absence could serve as a powerful narrative device, highlighting the complexities of family dynamics and deepening the characterization of other members of the Cooper family. On the other hand, his presence could add layers of humor and emotional depth, providing a counterpoint to the drama of the wedding. Whether Sheldon attends the wedding or not, the event promises to be a pivotal moment in Young Sheldon, offering insights into the Cooper family's relationships and setting the stage for future developments. As fans eagerly await the resolution of this storyline, one thing is certain: the writers of Young Sheldon have a wealth of creative possibilities to explore, ensuring that the show remains as engaging and thought-provoking as ever.